Tuesday is Salt Day and Streak Day, and we are at a streak of 20, and we only have 8 ships left to complete the cycle, so it might actually be possible. But I also need to not get cocky, not not get impatient. Just continue to play my best. Don't ever take anything for granted at FTL. What's up, Sleeping Dragon? It is Salt Day. You like streaking a lot. Nice. So, we only have 8 ships remaining. The last ship we played was the Mantis C. The ships we have remaining are NGB, which is probably the scariest of the ones left. Fed A, Fed B, Mantis B, could be scary too. Slug C, Rock B, Stealth C, Crystal B. So we have kind of a mix of low, mid, and high tier ships. So we're going to jump right in, my friends, and see what the first ship of today is, and hopefully not die to a shield hack Sector 1 first jump. That's always my biggest fear. So here we go. Random ship in. Also, if it's a repeat, we don't do repeats. Random ship in 3, 2, 1, and random. Kestrel C, we've done all the Kestrels, random. Crystal A, we've done Crystal A, random. Crystal B, we have not done. All right, we're starting off with some boarding. The Crystal B. The Crystal B. Let me check if I have any requests for... I always do YouTube requests first. Let's see. That somebody wants to be translator. That one's Elanius from an abandoned sector. NG, Lanius Slug. Zoltan Pilot, Rock Crew, Zoltan Human, any. Alright, I have some people who want to be any crew, so let me get my YouTube any crew requests. So that would be, Super Films. Bestow upon us thy ability to protect, I yearn to gamble. Okay. While I'm doing the names then, let me do the start prediction. I don't know if we have anybody else in chat who can do that. Manage prediction. Start prediction. Will Rand get his 21st win in a row? Yes and no. We'll do 3 minutes here. 2 minutes. There we go. There's the prediction. Let's see here. Any crew, Super Films. And Edgar Clot said any human. Actually, I think they said any crew, but I'll just wait till I get a human for that one. So Super Films, we got. All right. Your streak is 25 at the moment. You rolled Fede next. If you win, there's a 50-50 chance that your final ship will be Stealth B, which is a bit nerve-wracking. Wow. That is crazy. Is it possible? This is the regular ship with the longest possible way between rooms. Potentially. What I will say about that is, because we don't have Rock Crew, probably Rock B is the ship that's the longest from one side of the ship to the other. Maybe Rock B or Rock A, I don't know, because rocks are so slow. You would like to be the teleporter because people walk all over me and they disappear as soon as they meet me. God, how sad. Alright, so let's think about this ship. Auto scouts are not too bad because Crystal crew take half damage from venting, so we can board weapons instantly on abandoned ships. Worst ships are Zoltan shield ships because we can't do anything to them. Auto scouts, well, I say they're safe. They're not too bad. I can't kill them because we don't have Clone Bay. What's the first thing we need to do on this ship? I feel like it needs to be... Probably still needs to be shields too, and then look for a weapon? What do you like to do on this ship, Sleeping Dragon? I assume it's shields too, and then weapon or clone base so we can kill auto scouts? Probably weapon, right? What's the worst thing we can run into? A Zoltan shield ship with good weapons, basically. You like to do shields and hacking or clones? Or some cheap weapon to kill Zoltan shields. Okay, so we're kind of on the same page there. Alright. Wow, you're at 25 at the moment in your streak. That's awesome, Sleeping Dragon. Alright, well, let's go directly into the nebula. 4 nebula jumps gets me 15 in total. 15, 14, 13, which looks like this is a great Sector 1 with this exit beacon location. Excuse me. Alright, let's see here. Alright. No first jump, shield hack, right? Holy crap! First jump, free burst laser 2. Okay, I don't think I need to go searching for a weapon anymore. Wow. Wow. That is just... Wow. I wonder if I delay my shields for weapons now? Probably not. I still get shields first, probably. But holy crap. Happy birthday, Mr. President. Unbalanced streamer luck, not even good. That doesn't mean I just win. We could still die to BS. I need to think of if I get boarded. I need to ZZX run all of my crew into the heal bay if that happens. All right, he does have missile plus laser, so I want to board, lockdown, weapons. I know, nice find, but don't get cocky. That's right. Seems like your revival is just tipped orange in your favor. I hope so. F2P. Okay, there we go. We cloak the first missile. Good. Want to keep. We want to get his missile offline if possible. It's not going to happen, is it? No, the laser's going to go. So we take at least one missile here. Okay, we'll just dodge it. No Mantis on this Mantis Pirate. I like that. I won't have cloaking up for the next one, will I? No. Ugh. Okay, no double fire at least.
Frickin' Neo
Good,
over here.
good dodge.
Frickin' Neo.
Alright, beautiful. Oh my god, 2 jumps, 2 free weapons. What a frickin' start, man. What a start. Honestly, I'd probably rather have gotten crew there, but you know, I can't turn down a free flak, too. Oh my god, this is 2 jumps, 2 free weapons. That's kind of insane. Imagine if that was a flak one. God, that would be insane. Problem with that is as awesome as it is, I still can't get my shield value or anything else. So it's kind of a first world problem. I have a bunch of free weapons. Can't use them, can't get my defense up, but... This has you worried for later? Yeah, no kidding, no kidding. Alright, if there's manly search, we don't take the risk. If there's free borders, I want to prevent the cloaking. I want to prevent that. Actually, I'm going to prevent here so I can prevent weapons pretty quickly if needed. So... Okay, ZZ... So, ZZ... That's what I want to... no. That's what I want to do if we get boarded. The thing that kills us is free borders that I'm not prepared to deal with. So, ZZ, close heal bay doors, run everybody heal bay. That's how we deal with free boarding. Okay. Thank you for thank you for the good luck wishes, DDV. Appreciate that. Half power. No half power. I can't do that deal. Okay. I'm really nervous. I'm really nervous with the first 2 jumps, free weapons. What FTL is going to throw at us next? Free crew? Okay. All right. Do I want to... How do I want to do this? We're going to end up doing TP list mechanics. Like the last Crystal B run. Doing the shunting, keep track of the shunting? We might. We might. Do I want to have 3 people in my teleporter? If they have a 4-person weapons room, we do. If they have a 2-person weapons room, I don't. What's up, Mr. Notbot? I feel like the way we lose this is I lose crew by mismicroing or mishandling where my crew board. I think I'm going to start with the 3 in here, and then I can move out before I board if needed. Dancing Penguin with the 4 months in a row. Thank you for that. Taking care of business today. Let's get to it. That's right. All right, we can do the shield value now. One, 2, 3, and then across, and we do 11 in total. I don't know if we have a lot of distress beacon options with this ship, though. Maybe teleporter gives us a couple? Okay, well, give them fuel. What the... We are like a third through Sector 1, and I have 3 weapons on Crystal B. 2 fuel for a chain laser. It's a good deal. It's a good deal. Please don't kill me, FTL. Please don't kill me. Julian versus Blessing. That's right. Intruder's on board. So, ZZ, close heal bay doors, run to heal bay. Would help if I actually closed that door. Wondering why this wasn't working. Okay. Alright, wasn't perfect, but we took no damage. We took no damage, that's good. Okay, okay. I had crew selected, so when I hit ZZ and tried to close the doors, the doors wouldn't close, because when you have crew selected, you can't click on doors. It's so annoying. Alright, whatever. It worked well enough. That's fine. What's up, T-Bone Jinx? We're 1 scrap shy of second shield. There. Okay. Alright. 1 scrap shy of second shield. I was hoping for something to give us some free scrap to just get second shield. There's a store, and I could just go there and sell stuff. But I kind of want to greed a little bit. With all this stuff to sell, I kind of want to get my shield before I get to the store so I don't get debated by something in the store that makes me not get my second shield. But what if they have Zelda shield bypass? Let's see, how many jumps do we have? 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3. I'm gonna do 1 or 2 more jumps for the store. Clone Bay would be nice, true. But I don't need Clone Bay if I just get a weapon online to let me kill auto scouts. Where the hell did those weapons come from? First jump, free burst laser 2 with no fight. Second jump, crew kill, got a flak 2. And then another 2 or 3 jumps later, I gave 2 fuel away, and they gave me a chain laser. Okay. He's running. Packing the weapons, that's fine. I need him to not run. So I don't lose a jump here. Dodge. That. Come on, don't kill my teleporter. Don't kill my teleporter. Good. Okay, shield value's good. Okay, that's fine. Good dodge. Cloak is up for the bomb. Thank you for the bits, Flurchin. Appreciate that. May the odds be in my favor. Appreciate it. These are just the Crystal B starting weapons. Yeah, totally. Okay, let's go. Alright, 1 more jump, then the store. Okay. Okay. That's fine. We insta-board into weapons, lock it down. Cloaking will be up for the bomb, yes. Yes. Or they never get to fire the bomb would be perfect. Perfect. Okay. We should just win that, so I'm not going to move you around. I'll just put you here. Beautiful. Holy free crew. This is so good. Go heal. And let's go to the store. Wow, what a frickin' start on this ship. What a frickin' store. Missed the opening 2 minutes and you see this run is over, you had to check the VOD. There's a Clone Bay. Okay, alright, we got some choices to make. NG on the ship, and I can now 4-person board. If I want to, which I probably do want to. Alright, we got some choices. First choice is the easy thing. Sell this crap. before I do anything else, I'm getting my second shield. We just need to have that. That makes for safe fights. We can do some training. I honestly want to just do weapon upgrade now so I can have my burst laser online. Or should I get Clone Bay instead? We always sell flak. Nose open shield bypass, man. Just buying a heavy laser 1 sounds good. You like sell flak 2 chain laser, get Clone Bay heavy 1. Main offense is boarding, you'd say Clone Bay. Heavy laser plus Clone Bay is 100 scrap. I wouldn't be able to have a usable weapon yet, but I could board and kill with crystals with Clone Bay. Yeah, fuel with the remainder. Let me make sure there's not a second store I'm missing here. Okay. Heavy 1 would be usable. That's true. With 1 power, heavy 1 would be usable. I think I like that play, Sleeping Dragon. I thought flak was great. Flak 1 is great, Lil Smooch. Flak 2 is too slow to be great. Okay, I think I like that play. This. Clone Bay makes us able to board auto scouts. We have the option to use heavy laser. And we buy fuel. And that's a lot of fuel available. Let's just buy all we can, yeah. I don't know if I'd agree with Flak 2 is good, but situational. Flak 2 is mediocre, but situational. Not the worst weapon in the game, but it's definitely not top tier or anything. Burst Laser 2, obviously top tier. Heavy Laser 1, obviously top tier. Halberd Beam, also top tier, but some experienced players value it too highly and buy it before they've done other important things. And we're a boarding ship. We don't need to spend scrap on a Halberd Beam right now. Okay. Alright. Alright. Offer to board their ship. Okay. This is the one, make sure you do not destroy the ship. Okay. So that is the one where we're going to get a free weapon, I think, when we board them and don't ship kill. We crew kill. That is, we are made to ship kill. We have the free weapon button plugged in, so we don't need to buy any. Damn, it's a missile plus Zoltan shield. Alright, well. Do this. That's a 2 damage missile from the sound. Maybe just 1 damage missile. Okay, good. He hasn't dodged yet. That is bad, but I'm gonna board him anyway. Oh, it dodged. No cloak for that one. Fuck. Fuck. Okay. Never mind, we're not boarding yet. God damn it, man. God damn it. That was a 75% hit there. Do I jump? He's gonna run out of missiles eventually. We have enough health. It's only 1 damage missile, right? Okay, we're not gonna run. We're not gonna run. Fucking missiles, man. Fucking missiles. Yes, I agree, Past Rand. I agree. No cloaking for the next one. Okay, are we through? We're through. Go kill this a-hole. Poke the next one. Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man! Okay, just 2 NGs. Alright. Really annoying fight, but, you know, 7, 8 damage from a single missile. Just normal bullshit FTL things. My cloaking comes up here, right?
Wow, big surprise. He dodged just enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Frickin' annoying fight. But whatever, it's fine, it's fine. Zoltan shield with missiles was my biggest fear. I don't know if fear is the right word. Biggest annoyance. Okay. You love the ship Octopus 4? Hey, what's up, Mike Copley? Streak is looking real good. Thank you, sir. Thank you. If you destroy the ship, you get 15 free hull damage. Oh, yes, the event we have a quest for. Are all the crystals named? Only one of them are. So would you like to be one, Octopus 4? I assume you would. So here, I'll make you this one. High reward plus energy is worth eating 7 missiles. Maybe. Probably is, but still doesn't. I'm never happy eating 7 missiles. All right, thank you for using your cookies for that. I'm gonna not refresh my crew because with 4 boarding crew, I don't feel quite the need to refresh. Do I want to save for something? Do I want to get power? I think we save right now. For what? I don't know. Hacking probably, but maybe weapon upgrade. You also want to be a crystal. All right, Selperlet. If you can do the rename crew thing, I'll get you. Missiles. There we go. Should be able to get a missile offline. Now we're safe. Now we're safe. Although I don't... It's not a safe fight for training, sadly. I'll let the human tank that since I'll refresh him anyway. Missiles are a source of fiber in your diet. Also salt. Oh my god. Wow. So to recap, we have 2 jumps left in Sector 1. We've gotten 2 free weapons, 4 free crew so far. What a frickin' start to this run. What a frickin' start this is. Crystal, please, for Selperlet. Thank you. Thank you for using that. It's now that we're using the channel points, I want to make sure we're actually doing it right. So, missiles are like vegetables, Rand. Most hate them, but we all need them. Do we? But do we really need them? Already took 2 other missiles, so it wasn't 7 for this fight. Oh, okay. So it was like 5 for that other fight. Technically, it's a training fight, but it's fiddly. Yeah, I don't do technically training fights that are fiddly. I don't do those. I'm too impatient. So, yeah, 3 free weapons this... Well, not free. 2 were free. 1 cost us 2 fuel, which is about as close to free as you can get without being actually free. If you don't need vegetables, feel free to send them to me. Okay. Do I want to do my weapon upgrade so I can use my burst laser too? I think I'd rather get power before I even do that. I'm going to save a bit more, because if you can just get hacking, this run is close to done if we just get hacking. Alright. Well, do I do this? If they give us a map, it's worthless. We either get scrap, a map, a free weapon. We got a free weapon earlier. Is there anything else? Is there like free crew for this or something? Let's always do it because free Vulcan. I'm probably going to do it since I'll be at 9 fuel. I'm acting like this is a choice. Okay, 20 scrap for 3 fuel is not terrible. A little over 6 fuel, a little under 7 scrap per fuel. I guess it's not terrible. If they gave us free flak 1's not worthless. True, true. Sadly, that was not a free flak 1. Look for the rebel ship. We're at the exit beacon anyway. Okay, is this... Alright, it's a beam drone. There's a beam master. Let's see what we're boarding into. 3 humans. Okay. So I can train weapons here. Let's do it. Let's train weapons. This is our graph so far of Sector 1. That is insane. 112 scrap worth of free stuff. That's actually insane. There's some weird lag going on here. Don't crash my game, please. Did that work? Yes, okay. Yeah, 4 crew with that. We don't need a story time. Weapon training won't take that long. Although, unless you have a topic you want me to talk about. What's up, Burger? All Twitch requests currently fulfilled. Thank you, sir. What's up, the Lolly Zone? The Lolzione? I just killed their drone with a heavy laser shot. Nice. Good news, everyone. I have bad news. Whoa, what is that? Is that a donation through Twitch? I've never seen that symbol before. Okay, alright, so... Okay, we can 4v2 these guys. That's 1.2 euros. I've never seen that. That's a hype chat. I've never seen that before. I see you're playing one of the few 4-man boarding ships. Would you like 4 crew and 2 weapons also? Make it 3 weapons and we'll talk. Okay. That's cool. Well, thank you, Commodore Paul. It's a bit disappointing that Twitch just shows how much it costs. Does it show everyone in chat, or did I just see it? Maybe only mods can see it or something. I don't know. Zoltan or Nebula? I don't have long-range scanners. There is not a lot of green on this map. Everyone can see it, huh? It shows everyone what you paid to. I mean, okay. Did Rand receive the money or Twitch? I'd have no idea. I don't know. I would assume if they showed it, it would go to the streamer, but... They ripped it off of YouTube. Oh, that's a YouTube original thing. Let's see here. Zoltan is probably... I do want stores. Man, I'm low on fuel and I don't have long-range scanners. That makes me less like going to Uncharted Nebula. Thank you for the 100 bits, Commodore Paul, as well. Similar to Super Chat from YouTube. Never seen that. You think it's the same cut as bits? I think YouTube call it Super Chats. It's basically pay to highlight my message kind of thing. Okay. Oh, man. Auto Scouts, I can pretty safely board. How well do we deal with Zoltan Border Police here? I mean, we're almost full crew and we have Clone Day. I don't know, chat. Do we like Zoltan 2 or do we like Uncharted 2? I don't like either. But if I had to choose, because I have to choose... Is the door upgrade worth if they're gonna board? Depends. It depends. Zoltan Border Police with lockdown ability in Colombia isn't that scary. Can they have Zoltan Bombers Sector 2? Zoltan was more likely to get us hacking and it's too early for energy bombers. Sleeping Dragon says it's too early for energy bombers. Alright, let's go Zoltan. Go Zoltan. Sector 4 is when the energy bombers turn up. Okay. Personal best wouldn't be broken even if we win this flip mode because my personal best is 24, not 21. Are Zoltan Nebulas worth going to? Not normally. I have Clone Bay though, so we can manually search. And if I go through 4 Nebula jumps, I do get 15 jumps in total. I don't normally like Zoltan Nebulas. I think I'm going to take the 4 Nebulas because we see our store already. So I know I can buy fuel after going through these. And if we get 1 manly search, it's probably worth. How many total ships? There's 28 in total. Montalban. Don't push my luck. There are 13 jumps. Manly search is unlikely to exist in a Zoltan sector. It's unlikely? Paying money to be seen. I'm a winner in life. Okay, well, thanks for the money, Commodore Paul. The Beta Hunter. Manly search. Let me check that. I believe, Mike, but I want to see what the rules are for it. FTL manually search the wreckage. Can occur. It only occurs as a nebular filler. It's a rebel, pirate, civilian, uncharted normally. So it would only be a filler if I don't know what that means. If it's a filler, how it becomes a filler. A regular beacon gets overtaken by the nebula graphics. Do we have a way to tell if that's happened? Or is that completely random? Because I don't know if I have a way to know if that happens. Alright, I'm gonna skip it. I'm just gonna skip it. Okay, so this is gonna be a Zelton fight. I wish I could see the ship before determining. It's a really good question. You're not sure if you can tell, actually. You were thinking any chance you would send me a zip of the pause screen with all the added images. Love to sit and watch it with all the new images. No pressure for subtitles. I'm just curious. Send me a whisper about that, Beta Hunter, and what the folder is called, and I can do that off stream. All right. Please don't have a missile with Zelton shield. Perfect. Dodge training ship. Beautiful. All right. I can't get shield training, but this should be safe dodge training, right? I believe it should, and I can cross train a bit here. It should be safe dodge training. Am I right? Looks like I'm right. Roser GM, thank you for the 2 months of subbage. Appreciate that. Hope you're feeling well. Good luck on the runs. I'm feeling pretty good. You suspect the odds of the nebula being taken over are higher when you see 2 or more nebula beacons close together. Yes, backup human in case we have to vent the other human. It's going hecking fast. Yeah, we're using a thing called a cheat engine. You might say we're cheating, but I don't call it cheating because it's just making it so we don't have to spend so much time waiting for training. If I was not streaming, I wouldn't do this. Because we could go make a sandwich like people always talk about doing. I mean, I guess I might as well cross-train a crystal on weapons while we're waiting for the dodge training anyway. Yeah, I used to not use this software because I did consider this kind of cheap because it meant you could get more runs in less time. But I eventually overcame that because I wanted to actually complete this streak one day. So, is a taco a sandwich? Oh god. Imagine killing time like Hollow should with Minesweeper during training. Yeah. I find that too boring. I don't want to play FTL and then play other video games. Okay, it's done. Alright, so he has a heal bay. So what we can do is we can lock down the heal bay. And then this should work. You just ate a great turkey sandwich, huh? Nice. Turkey sandwich. Saying turkey sandwich makes me think of... What does Shogi sometimes say? You're a turkey jerky. Like a nice way of calling somebody a name. But it's not actually that insulting. Turkey jerky. I think my older brother used to say that too. I've not known a lot of people who said turkey jerky, but I think Shogi says turkey jerky. Pesky Human already renamed. Neither of them are, actually. So if you can pay the bits, I will name you Stevie Gal. Heat engine Windows sound. You always panic a bit and almost start checking if your computer's okay. Yeah. You have a spinach and feta pie baking in the oven. Good stuff. Okay. Alright. This is the quest where we have to crew kill. The other day I went to my local store. It's only a small shop, but part of a much larger supermarket brand. They had a pizza for £4.25 for non-members, which is just their free loyalty program thing. Anyone can join, but they were selling the same pizza with an extra garlic bread for $4 for members. Wow. What an amazing story. I'm not sure what that's telling us. That they're good or bad people doing this, or that garlic bread is amazing, or what. Okay, don't destroy the ship. We get the missile offline before fires. Beautiful. All right, then we let them in and lock them in before they try to run to the heal bay. I only have 2 dudes here, huh? Cookie points, yes. You said long ago that if you're going to keep playing FTL, you do it in a way that you find enjoyable, and that includes reducing TDM like training, yes. Alright, there's our 4th free. Okay, again, not free weapons. Not actually free, and I didn't save this guy's position, apparently. It's not actually free. Because one of them we spent fuel on. Alright, do I want to refresh my crew? I have one jump for sure where I don't need to refresh, so I won't refresh yet. Yeah, it costs channel points, not bits. There you go. You are the human. There's hacking. Long-range scanners. What happens now? Oh, Commodore Paul, you just spent the cookies to get renamed, so I now have to rename somebody after you. I'll make you the NG Engines person. Commodore Paul. Can you name me Sad Paul? Okay, Sad Paul. That's how much it's worth to them to get their spyware apps installed on your phones. They can steal all your data. Keep that in mind whenever any company says install their app. It's normally just to steal your stuff. Okay, cool. Well, we're buying this. I'm selling this. I'm buying this. Man, if I just buy the backup battery, our systems are done. So, yeah. I'm gonna do that and then spend scrap on 2 fuel. Okay. I might spend a little too much scrap because what if there's Zelton Shield bypass at a store right after this, but I really like all of what I bought, so I'm not going to regret any of that. I'm not going to regret any of that. You two guys are my lowest health. Let's go ahead and vent you. Let's be smart here. Don't get impatient. Vent the low health guys. How are you this strong this early on this run? Flip mode in Sector 1. I'll show you exactly why. In Sector 1, we got 112 scrap worth of free stuff. That's the main reason, I would say. Also, we got like 3 or 4 free crew in Sector 1. It was kind of an insane Sector 1. Maurice, you're looking a bit in the background. Just want to say, great streak so far. Good luck breaking your personal record. Appreciate that. Just win. It's so easy. It really is. I don't know why people say this game's so hard all the time when I got first jump, first laser 2. So easy. So easy. Okay, alright. Now we just want ship fights to gain scrap, to upgrade our stuff. Zoltan Shield, he can't do damage to us. Beautiful. Let's see what we're boarding into while we slowly get through a Zoltan Shield. 2 Zoltans. Cool. So I could consider doing something like making our crew take as little damage as possible here if I want to. How would I do that? I would move 3 dudes out of the room when one guy's about to kill him and have only the human tank the damage or something like that. I might actually attempt to do that. Go full min-max mode here. Oops, okay. Not quite, but good enough. Good enough. We'll refresh just these 2 guys. Keep as much training as possible. Although the ones who are killing are also the ones we are refreshing, so not sure if that is min-maxing or not. Who knows? Remaining ships for this streak don't look too bad besides NGB. Yes, NGB is probably the weakest ship. There's an argument that Mantis B can be rough too, but I don't think anybody would say Mantis B is as difficult as NGB. They both have weaknesses, but I would say NGB probably has more weaknesses than Mantis B. Okay, let's see here. I've already gotten 17 scrap. I will do a ship fight in a nebula that's not half power. I want FTL's asking Mike, in early sectors like this, do Zoltans roll worse weapons because they have their shield, which I'm sure is considered OP early game because these ships have been weak, so just curious. Augments have no effect on how a ship rolls its weapons or other systems. Okay. Alright. He has hacking. We have to see what he hacks first. Okay. We take out his weapons first. Poke the bomb. Because the bad thing would be him bombing my clone bay after my guys have died. Alright, so what I'm going to do is, since the weapons are down, I'm going to have you guys board there. can always hack his weapons if things go poorly. This should be good. Beautiful. Now we're good. Bring him back. Can't dodge. It's breached. We're safe. Beautiful. And do I want to vent you? Yes. Just have, this will be our everybody gets vented fight because it's an auto hacker. Let's see here. What's up? I'm Garcia. Is Slug B left? We've already beat Slug B. You can check, yeah, the spreadsheet to see what ships we have left. Good luck, Rans. Vincent says, thank you for the 2 months in a row and 5 months total. Appreciate the subbage. Really appreciate that. Prunty's music is great. You mean Ben Prunty? Have you ever played the Battle of Endor soundtrack while playing FTL? The Battle of Endor soundtrack. No, I can't say I've done that. Wow, lots of ship fight opportunities here. Let's get 1 power, then hacking, then I'm going for weapons, I think. That's going to be my play next. Although I only have 3 drone parts, so I don't actually want to use hacking if I can avoid it. Howdy, partner. How's the hand? What's up, Selectomo? They're pretty good. Pretty good. This guy can't do damage to us, so... let's 4v1. And we'll probably 4v2 next. I'm going to assume he has 3 crew on this ship. Only 2. Nice. Yeah, bit badges, I'm pretty sure, are cumulative bits you've donated to a stream. So, probably the people with the biggest badges are like... oh gosh. Nietzsche has done some huge donations. Saucer, I think, has. We've had some pretty crazy generous people over the years, that's for sure. Shogi. Alright, so 35 for hacking 2, if that's what I want to do next. Select Tom was pretty generous. Thanks for that, Penny. Alright, he's got a missile. I'm just gonna insta-board here. Trust in my cloaking to protect me from the missile.
How did you dodge everything?
Should be safe now. Good. Man, these poor crew, I just keep venting them over and over. These poor guys. They're never going to keep any training. And I'm going to let them stay over here. Because I'm going to vent them anyway, just faster than venting them on my own ship. Alright, nice double reward there. You do miss when they let you get bits from watching ads. Oh, they don't do that anymore, huh? Maybe I want Clone Bay 2. Our biggest fear right now is losing our boarding crew, right? So maybe I should get Clone Bay value point even before hacking 2, maybe. What do we think, chat? 3 upgrades I'm thinking about are Clone Bay 2, Hack 2, Weapons 2. They're all similar in price. I think Hack 2, I mean Clone Bay 2 might be the cheapest. Okay, Clone Bay 2 and Hack 2 is the same. I prefer this, but there's also an argument. There's an event. What is it? The virus event where hacking 2 actually gives you a better reward if you upgrade. I think I get piloting 3, sensors 3, and doors 3 before any other upgrades and still win this run. Okay. Yes, I know you're like when Oh My God Kenny would just say run 1, go next. But for all the people who are having real conversations about choices we're making, upgrading Hack and Cloak is the never die path. Alright, let's go with the never die path. Yes, you can meme that we have already won the run as much as you like. I still have to actually play the run out. Alright, free borders. Okay. He does have a Clone Bay. Okay, that will hopefully buy us enough time that I don't have to worry about any of his dudes actually respawning. But I'm not sure because there were a lot of crew there. I'm gonna hold off a bit here. Okay. This is gonna be slightly interesting how we would need to do this. Okay, it looks like only one crew was able to respawn. So we should be good here now, I think. Okay. We have real talk on this channel. When did this policy come in? Ever since your trolling got too trolly. I don't know. I don't know when it started happening. Oh my god, another free weapon. Why buy a halberd at that store a sector and a half ago when you can just get one for free? Oh my god. This is insane. Getting some weapons online for Zoltan shields will also help. Just do the opposite of whatever King Sisyphus would do. Okay. You know what would secure the run of free flak? Best I can do is free halberd beam. That's one of the weaknesses of hack cloak defense, is Zoltan shields, yeah. Now the game's just trolling. If it's gonna troll me with free stuff, please troll me as much as you like. Never stop trolling. Don't stop trolling me. Sorry, I don't have a good Journey voice. But don't stop trolling me if the trolling is giving me free weapons. Please. 6, 5, 2, 1. What a hard run. FTL Merciless. I know, right? What is my next buy? I don't know if I'll do Cloak 2 yet. I prefer getting weapons before cloaking, and maybe even Home Bay before that. Even the 4-man TP is going to be useless if you go weapon 6. And the 4-man TP is going to be useless if you go weapon 6. I don't understand that statement. Mid-sector 2, you have all systems and boss-ready weapons. Nice. True. Yeah, reconstructed teleport. I mean, this is a win more kind of run. So, yeah, maybe so. Trying to like not explode all the people. I guess I'm exploding all the people. Oh well, whatever. It's fine. You need this kind of RNG on NGB? Yeah. So that's another thing I'm a little afraid of, is this RNG going this well on a ship when we have 7 other ships after this to win with. You get the cycle 5, 4, 3, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. If we could get Zoltan Shield bypass from this store, that would be nice. So weapons are so overly OP that they could be even better than a 4-man TP. Oh, that's what you're saying. Gotcha. Check it out. Detonate some missiles. What a waste. Okay. FTL is trolling now. Alright. Well, you know, if I'm going to waste something, one missile is something I'm kind of okay. Oh my god, they just have the Zoltan Shield bypass. They just have it. And I have the exact scrap to buy it. Okay. Means I can't buy fuel unless I sell a weapon. I keep going to stores thinking, okay, if they don't have anything, I'll upgrade my weapons or something. And the stores keep having exactly what I want. It's kind of crazy. Good side of luck, there is always the other side of bad luck waiting to end the streak. Don't worry, RNG doesn't work like that, as you know. I have not seen that before. What, where you spend that missile on that event and it just says, what a waste? Yeah, I've seen that before. It's pretty rare, because usually when you see something strikes you as odd at the moon at a distance, you look and it says, guess it's nothing. That's what I remember that being a lot. I could sell scanners for fuel. That sounds like a terrible idea. I'm not going to do that. If I run out of fuel, then maybe I will say results-based analysis says I should have done that, but I'm not going to do that. I have Zoltan Shield bypass, so it's fine. But I don't want to sell my long-range scanners. They're my favorite augment. They're my favorite. That event is generally odd. It feels like it got written earlier than the others and not standardized, considering the missiles -1 uses a different format to every other event that uses consumables. It must be a super rare old event because it didn't have the -1 missile graphics. That's what threw you. Ah, okay. Alright. Maybe that was an event they wrote before they got Ben Prunty to write their events or something. Analysis is easier if we can look into the future. True. You'd almost sell scanners just to make chat lose their mind. Now that would be trolling. I'm all for trolling chat, but I'm not going to troll chat if it also trolls me out of being in a good shape to win this run, because long-range scanners are just amazing. Alright. He can't get through my shields, but with asteroids helping him, he could do damage, so we're going to reactively cloak this sector, or this fight. Or maybe just cloak the ion. Or just kill him before he can fire, you know? And there's that option, too. Alright, 90% hit. It's fine. First world problems. We're really far ahead, but the Zoltans exploding on my boarding crew keep making me refresh my boarding crew. First world FTL problem. I'm fighting too many weak weapon Zoltans that their anti-boarding is just annoying enough to make me lose fighting training. Yeah, Zoltan Shield Bypass is probably the best augment for boarding runs. If nothing else, just to make phase 3 of the boss fight so much easier. Or less potentially damaging, maybe. Okay. A shieldless auto scout that can't damage us. What are these ships, by the way? What are these ships? I feel like I haven't fought so many ships that can't damage 2 shield ships in like a month. I probably shouldn't say stuff like that because FTL will show me what damaging ships are, but this is kind of crazy. This is kind of crazy how weak the ships we're fighting are. It's a terrible sector, I watch FTL says. Yes, it's terrible. There's no drama or me taking free missile damage. Let's go pirate because we have choice of purple after, I guess. What's up, Torsten? You badly need my help. How the bleep 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 do you start a run with Stealth B? We were talking hard mode here, but with pause. Your first 50 scrap goes into cloaking so that you can level 3 cloak and one-shot your enemies. Now, that's oversimplified because you have to, you know, not die before you get 50 scrap, and Stealth B is one of the worst ships at being able to do that consistently. But that's your first buy. Your first buy. That is a level 3 cloaking. Yes, and put your result in engines. Been trying 6 times now. You've died around sector 3. Oh. You're dying in sector 3. Usually the next goal after you get cloak 3 is by hacking or shields. I mean, the ship's bad. I don't know what to tell you. There's no, like, one size fits all, do this, you win. God, even the asteroid's helping me out here. The ship's just difficult on hard mode when scrap is so hard to come by. Now. The asteroid just killed his drone. Okay. If you're playing with pause and Stealth B, you can do incredibly irritating and niche strategy that involves depowering your glade beam for a frame or two at the exact moment the enemy is about to fire. There you go, you can do that. Try that if you're super crazy. You don't want to be rude to reference to another streamer, but Hollow Shadam is pretty good standard advice for all ships. There you go. Well, that's not rude. I talk about Hollow all the time. Hoping it doesn't board when I board with 3. Okay, missile down, we're good. Perfect. Fight is won. Let's do this so we 4v2 them. I mean, you can watch one of my recent Stealth B runs if you want to see what I do in a Stealth B. I mean, that's... Watching other players do it successfully is one of the best ways to learn. So watch a Hollow run, watch Sleeping Dragon, watch Pro, watch Mike, watch one of my runs. You just feel that at Sector 3 when enemy get 2 shields, you get into so much trouble. That's why you want to get hacking. If you want to read 2,000 plus words on Stealth B strategy, then you have a ship guide for that. 2,000 plus words, alright. Wow, so many asteroid fields, huh? Exit beacons in a nebula. So we could even dive if there's a good dive available. Damn, these don't connect. Alright. Yeah, I just want to gain scrap. Let's get 1 power. And 1 weapon power, so I can do this. And then swap power to cloaking, hacking if needed. Speaking of which, you went back and watched your Zoltan C runs. You still don't understand why you play like that. You actually checked the VOD. Why I play like that on Zoltan C? You mean with low power? I don't know. I don't know how you play King Sisyphus where you spend all your scrap on power on Zoltan C. I don't know how you do that and still win. Because if what you do is just buy a bunch of powers, you don't have to power micro, I don't understand how you afford systems and weapon upgrades, if that's what you're comparing it to. Because from your descriptions of your runs, it sounds like you spend like 60 scrap on power Sector 1 or something crazy. And if you're spending that much scrap on power, I don't know how you have enough scrap to upgrade your ship. Okay, nice. Let's only vent you. That's for maximizing Rinway. Wait, what is that referring to? I don't know. More basic level. Get cloaking 3, get hacking and shields ASAP, upgrade hacking to level 2, upgrade shields and power. Yeah, that's the general strategy for Stealth B. Yep. Alright, so my next goal is probably going to get power and some dodge so I can actually dodge when I cloak. But we do have a store. What could I get at a store? I mean, buy drone parts is about the only thing I need to do at the store, to be honest. Your Stealth B strategy is click random again in the hangar. There you go, good strat. Right, he has hacking. I have to see what he hacks before I board, because if he hacks my teleporter, I have to delay it. Damn, that was late. That was just a late and miss micro there. It's fine. We can delete his weapon, so this should be fine. I actually want to kill your hacking so he doesn't bring our teleporter crew back. Okay, good. Stealth B runs where you can't get hacking are really awkward. You sometimes have to do weird things like buy a heavy laser 1, use that Sully for shield popping. Yeah. Alright, no longer forced to board with human. I approve. I approve of this message. Convince you. Shield is usually not hard to come by, but hacking is more rare. Talking about on Stealth B? I mean, it's more likely to... Yeah, if you find a store and a store has systems, it is guaranteed to spawn, but usually the problem isn't finding the shields, it's getting enough scrap to afford them. And if you see a store with shields and hacking on Stealth B, you probably should get hacking, to be honest. Old Rand wouldn't have said that, but that is kind of... Usually, once you have level 3 cloaking on Stealth B, often you've gotten through the hardest part of the run, but still, it's not necessarily still easy, just more manageable. Thankful for all your help. You have something to work with now. Nice. Okay, auto assault. Oh man, if he's got offensive drones. Okay, it's a single one. Alright. Let's go ahead and just do this. Save a drone part. Poke the first volley here. Make this fight basically safe. Close to safe anyway. You can always have a double asteroid hit and beamed into my shields or something crazy. This is definitely a good place to ask for help with difficult ships. So, we have a lot of experienced folks in the chat here, which is pretty awesome. But yeah, a lot and a lot of what we suggest in chat is also like optimal or in general what you want to go for. And sadly in FTL, there's never a one-size-fits-all answer, or maybe not sadly, maybe thankfully, because then that means the run's always different. That's what makes the game replayable. But you're off to walk the dog, sleeping dragon. Have fun with the next few sectors. Hope the weapon drops continue. Appreciate that. You and Carissa have a good time. Okay, I think I just buy some consumables here and call it a day. Do that. Get dodge power. Have our hacking there. Powered, ready to go. Lots of experience, folks, here. And Sisyphus. I don't know your experience, King Sisyphus, but you questioned my play, so I assume you have some sort of experience. Let's see. 7, 6, 5. A lot of the people come in here think I know all the right answers to everything, and I definitely do not. What's up, Drekelin? It's been way too long. Well, good to see you. Hope you're doing well. Alright, you have Clone Bay and a big giant missile, but the answer is always board weapons, lockdown weapons. Usually it's hack weapons. Nice. If you don't mind losing some runs, it's fine to push for the easy win rather than the max win rate decision. I mean, if you're gonna do that, and you're trying to win with Stealth B, just restart until you have a really good first couple of jumps and get cloaking early. You could like go full min max and say restart till you find a pre-igniter, but that would take you a while. And to me, it's not as satisfying to get a win playing that way. That just sounds like feels like cheating to me. Restarting until you get a free pre-igniter, or it sounds like you're trying to speed run. Reset all the low health dudes. I'm doing those guys first because that means the Mantis will be shunted out, which is, I think, what I want. You're doing awesome. Nice, Drekelin. If you would have to reset to 2 crew in this run, would you take 2 crystals or 1 NG and 1 crystal? I'd probably do 2 crystals because the boarding is so strong with an extra crystal lockdown. You can get more weapons down. That'd probably be my choice. Although it's a tough one because NG to repair stuff quicker is nice. I'm on a 20 win streak. Yep. If we win this, we have 21 in a row, which will be our second. Well, we're already on our second best streak ever. But we're 4 wins away from tying our best streak ever. And 8 away from hitting the cycle for the first time ever. No pressure. Hopefully I'm not jinxing myself. You know what? Let's get the Clone Bay upgrade. All these things that are not what Mike said, which is getting cloaking. But I think restarting that much would suck all the fun out of the game, yeah. Okay. Well, his weapons can't damage us. We'll kill his boarders, then board. Actually, if he runs back before he dies, that's actually better for us. There we go. Because then I can kill his Clone Bay, he'll be at low health, and I will have a low health rock dude to deal with. I think that's better. You completely forgot. Howdy, partner. Greetings, Pilgrim. Hey, free hull repair. Because, you know, we haven't had enough other free stuff this run. Okay, I could refresh you. I don't think I need to do that. You saw that in the partner stream? Yeah. It's been a good week and a half. It's been a good 3 months. The average viewership up from our doing our push for partner, and then we actually hit the partner, which I thought wouldn't happen. All right. This. I'm gonna not use a missile here. I mean a drone part. I'm gonna be extremely greedy.
How did you dodge everything?
3 pays. If you get the cycle, it gives you more time to play Hitman 3 and get Ragey. Well, once I hit the cycle, I'm not going to stop playing FTL. I'm going to keep my normal schedule. I might just throw in some other challenges that people have been, you know, suggesting and stuff since we've been working on this challenge for so long. So long. It's been 75 years since we started this cycle attempts. 75 years. If Rand gets a cycle, he's never playing FTL again? No, that's not true. You watched the VOD the day after you got partnered. It was so exciting. I've never seen you so confused and relieved at the same time. Yeah, I was pretty confused. What's happening? Why am I getting raided by a bunch of people saying some weird thing? I thought it was a bot raid. All right, let me get power. There. Alright, never surrender recruited slavers. 4v2 them. Reactively cloak if he hits me with 2 ions. Oh, looks like we'll kill his crew before we even need to. Alright, who's getting vented? Who's doing it? I mean, this NG has no training. Stevie Gal was my fighter. What is Stevie Gal doing right now? Maxwell is my weapons guy. I think Stevie Gal's on shields. I'd rather have an NG on shields. So Stevie Gal, you have just you've turned into your final form, which your final form might actually be a vented human. But for now you live. So you are my shields NG. Tach. The one downside of 4-person boarding, I don't get a silly device because I never man sensors or doors because you have 4 people boarding. The bad guys used to be the Soviets, then it was the terrorists, now it's the Russians again, before the cycle attempt started. What? Flash Spartan, thank you for the 4 months in a row of subbage. Appreciate that. Alright, speaking of, do I want to get doors or sensors? We're in a pirate sector. I'm gonna get doors. We're so far ahead, we can kind of do whatever we want. Don't get cocky, kid, but I am gonna get doors. That will make anti-boarding a little easier. We get another Zoltan sector with Zone Border Police or something. As long as I don't kill them all, but that's what I do best, though. Okay. I'm not gonna kill them all, but I am gonna make this a safe fight before I start shooting their ship. I need to be very careful to not actually kill them all while I'm waiting for my teleporter to come back up. There we go. We got a free weapon if we don't kill them all. Let them return. Alright. More free weapons. God, this is insane. Rand debating venting an NG over a human. You're going to complete the cycle and go on to get a streak of 50 plus and wonder what the big deal was. Well, that would be pretty awesome, but I don't know about that. What I'll probably learn is why everybody who has completed the cycle multiple times, basically follow why they hate Stealth B so much is probably what I'll learn. That's the kind of reward you want for your Stealth B. You just get scrapper humans. Yuck. Okay. Alright, another free crew. Oh, God. The thing is, my human is weapon trained. Double Crystal, double Mantis is my favorite boarding party. I think bar none, I feel like that's probably my favorite boarding party. Even though 4 Mantis is great, 4 Crystals are great. I think I might get rid of this talk I just got. And the talk of the town. Alright, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to put one of my crystals on shields. Lowest health guy, you can be on shields. We're going to do this as our boarding party now. Did I end up watching Vox Machina yesterday? I did not, Flirchin. I don't... I have this weird thing that when I have free time, I never watch shows. I watch YouTube, I play games, I watch League of Legends competitive stuff. I just don't watch shows. If I'm gonna watch Vox Machina, I just don't know why. I don't know how to pronounce that. It's gonna be as an Amazon Prime watch party. That's the only way I'm gonna bring myself to actually do it, probably. So, I think I'm gonna do that at some point. All right, this is a slug sector. We go 02. Is Stealth B not just bad because it starts with no good defense plus a way too slow weapon? Is Stealth B not just bad because it starts with no good defense? There's a lot of negatives in that sentence, but yes, it's bad because slow offense, bad defense. That's why. There's so much good TVs these days, it's insane. Okay. Here are my sensors. There might be a lot of good TV. I don't know. I've just never been a big TV watcher, even back in the day. I mean, I watched Friends and Seinfeld way back in the 90s, but like, I am all in on my video game nerdness. If it doesn't involve gaming in some form, I'm probably not gonna do it in my free time. It's just, I am all in on my gaming nerdness. Have I watched TI, Dota 2 The International? No, I've never gotten into Dota 2. League of Legends is my MOBA fix watching. Stealth B can also have a nasty scrap crunch getting ready for 3 shield enemies in Sector 4, especially when you don't find hacking. Okay. His weapons are quite good. But we can 4-man board it. I can hack if needed. I actually don't know. Yeah, my F2 guy is not over here, so I need to figure out it's F1 and F3 for my dudes, actually. Alright. Okay, good. Max-trained human pilot. Well, great, I can vent a max-trained human guy. Somebody requested that I name a human that I'm venting Ventus Maximus. Actually, I don't think it was a human that I was venting, but this seems too perfect. Ventus Maximus, welcome aboard. Ventus Maximus Decimus Meridius. Garter of the Venting Maximus door. Something. I'm gonna go ahead and vent you guys, though. Don't people love the LOL TV show on Netflix? Is there a League TV show on Netflix? I've never heard of that. I watch competitive League of Legends. Like the LCS, and currently Worlds is going on. You highly recommend checking out TI if you like MOBAs. Dota is fascinating to watch. The problem with that, Grand Moff Tarkin, is I have watched some Dota, and I just don't understand it because it's more complicated than League. And I feel like that's like saying, I don't know, watch StarCraft 1 if you like StarCraft 2. Like, there are some similarities, but it's different enough that I'd have to watch a lot of it to learn it, and I just don't know that I'd have enough time to learn and watch another MMO enough to enjoy it. Or an MMO, MOBA, or whatever. Alright. So this means we do have 3 guaranteed stores this sector, because we have 1 outside of Nebula. I don't think I care about going to 2 stores, so I'll go to 1 to sell the Pike Beam. But if you have a link, you can send me a whisper with a link, Grand Moff Tarkin. Maybe I can look at it. I just doubt I'll ever have the time. I'll ever have the time. Oh man, there's backup DNA bank. Let's go full safety mode, man. Full safety mode. Now we can't lose boarding crew if I try. Dota 2 is harder to learn, you'll admit. That's why I feel like League of Legends is probably more popular. It's kind of like StarCraft 2 compared to other top-down RTSs, because it's simpler. Lower barrier of entry is probably the way to say that. Arcane is what it's called. Wait, are you talking about the cartoon Arcane? I have watched that. I have watched that. No, that's not Dota, though. It's not Dota. That's something different. I have watched Arcane. Arcane is the, like, mini-series of League. And I have watched that. And I think it was cool. I don't think it's the end-all, be-all, best thing ever, like a lot of people apparently think it is, but it was good. You don't know the heroes and items, Dota isn't a positive viewing experience, and that's my problem. When I try to watch it, like, they have, like, scrolls where they can teleport, you can, like, eat trees to heal. Like, there's all these mechanics that I don't understand. So, you've been playing Dota since it was a map mod on Warcraft 3, yeah. Dota is way harder to understand than League, yeah. But it's a better game. Well, that's definitely subjective, but I'm glad you think so. This run sure is going in a direction to places. It is. Firefly was okay, but not some amazing once-in-a-generation show. Jacob J. Keys Ducks, yes. 54 scrap. My next goal is probably 3rd shield. Other cloaking 2 is the take no damage thing, but I'd actually rather have a 100% chance to dodge while cloaking before having cloaking 2. So I'm going to work towards that next. Have you watched the League TV show? No, I watch competitive, but I have watched the League TV show. Sorry. Give me the... Have you watched that show from the 90s where it's comedy? Like, have you? You don't know what I mean just from that basic description? I mean, I was assuming you're talking about something that was like something different. You didn't even say it was a cartoon. Like, tell me it's a cartoon before making fun of me for not knowing what it is. Like, seriously. There are so many ways to describe Arcane that's better than the League TV show. First of all, it was on a streaming service, and I don't even think of streaming service shows as TV shows. Second of all, it's cartoon. I don't know. Calling Arcane the League TV show is just a really weird way to describe it, in my opinion. So that's my defense. Thank you for the 39 months of subbage, Marshall. Appreciate that. Do I play League ever? I don't ever play the actual MOBA part of League, but I do sometimes play Teamfight Tactics. If I have no other game I'm playing, I'll sometimes play Teamfight Tactics for fun, because I like auto battlers. Okay, Boomer, let's get you back to the retirement home. Alright. King Sisyphus, you're just rude. That's just mean and rude, I feel like. I don't know how, but I like slightly unplugged my headphones and the game sound still comes through, but Rand's voice did not. Okay. Where did you get the Rebel jump lines? It's called Extended Pursuit Indicator. Yeah, I like Teamfight Tactics. I like that. Okay. Does playing get you ragey? If I played League for real, it would absolutely make me ragey, yes. It would absolutely make me ragey. That's why I don't. Like, I used to play Smite. Did you ever watch my stream when I played Smite Burger? You probably didn't. If you think I got ragey at FTL, you don't know my rage, because this is not a competitive PvP game. I get stupidly ragey at competitive PvP games. Stupidly ragey. Like a lot of people do. I'm sure I'm not the only one in the world.
Come on with these fucking dodges, man.
FTL PvP, I mean, the only version of that we've ever seen was our tournament of it, so I don't... I haven't ever played it myself. I probably would. I've only cast that version of FTL. Nice. You've banned yourself from playing League? Yeah. You've seen some Smite play. You do know the real rage. Those were weekend streams? Yes. Those were the weekend streams with my brother, my friend Tim. I think Shogi even played with us once back when we did that, maybe. League can be detrimental to your well-being, yeah. The best non-raging game mode for League is all random, all mid. ARAM. I've played a little bit of ARAMs when, you know, it's just for fun, but I just... League is a game where if you play anything other than League, you're not very good at League. Just like Call of Duty or StarCraft 2. Unless that's the only game you're playing, you're not good at it enough. You're not good enough at it to make it worth playing. That's my feeling on competitive PvP games. Let's see here. We have to deal with borders. So this is okay, this is the medical unit annoying thing. Okay. So we do this first. I watch some streamers play League. I get my League fill. League for me is what FTL is for you in chat. Everyone out there who loves watching me play FTL, that's what I do with League. I watch it. I get my enjoyment from watching people who are way better than me.
Wow, big surprise. He
way
dodged
better
just
than
enough for me to do 0 fucking damage.
Way better than I ever will be at the game, and that's what I get my enjoyment from. So, think of League for me like FTL is for a lot of the folks in chat who don't ever play it. They just watch it on stream. Street Fighter has a good balance right now, you feel like. You guys remember the time when we grew up before internet and thought we were really great at the games we played because we beat everyone in the neighborhood? What's up, Pseudo Drifter? Thank you for the good luck wishes. Just existing causes your teammates and MOBAs to hate you. You got a 44% win rate in Street Fighter 6, and you are Diamond 4. Nice. Think about that, Rand. You're going to eventually get placed with folks with similar skills. MOBAs strive for 50% win rates of everyone in the game. Even if you're really good, you'll only still be at above 50%. Yeah, but I wouldn't want to play League if my best is like Silver 3 or something. Like, I'm competitive enough that if I played a competitive game, I'd want to be good at it. Like, I would want to get to a decently high level. And I don't have enough hours, hand strength, or anti-salt receptors to survive trying to do that in League. So, I will get my enjoyment from League by watching other people who are way better than me. And I do get enjoyment from it, so that's what I'm going to keep doing. It's frustrating to know how to be good, but also not to be able to do it. Yeah. Okay. And I feel like I am good enough at video games in general that I probably could eventually get quite good at League. I don't have the time. Might be a dumb excuse, but I don't. There are the best League players in the world, Ventimus Maximus, are playing like 12 hours a day. There's no way I'd ever, at my age and my, you know, arthritis issues, ever be competitive in League. So I just, again, I'll watch and enjoy people who are very good, who are giving themselves, I don't know, carpal tunnels, tinnitus, or some horrible thing with their hands because of the amount of hours they're spending on League. I think you agree, part of the point of playing PvP games is to constantly improve at the game and get better, but you need to play that game a good amount. You're going to save plenty on the stream, but that's a horrible idea. I thought about playing League on stream just for fun, because I do enjoy the game and I know it pretty well. This guy can't damage us. But I just... And I actually know some people who stream the game and who are quite good at it that could help me out. And maybe I will do that someday. Do it as like an experiment of controlling my gaming anger and for the fun of it, not trying to, you know, kill my hands to be the best I could possibly be, just to learn the mechanics of the game better. But that's so down on my list of priorities of what I want to do on stream that I doubt I'll ever get to it. Can you be the next center human? What does center human mean? You're like vented human? Word from the underground that the new cybernetic models for hands and arms come with upgrades like anti-salt receptors and built-in fridge. Get them while you can. Nice, Shogi. By the way, Shogi, this morning when I loaded up Twitch, I saw that Carnage is playing Return to Moria. Have you been watching that? I assume you're super hyped for that and watching it as much as you can. Have you been watching people play that this morning? Pieboy would play League, but you're not that good and you think we should stay friends. Yeah, I would yell at my friends if we lost. I have this bad habit, like many people who play these type of games, of blaming my teammates. I do it. I don't like that I do it. But when I played Smite, it's what I did. It's not the right way to play games. But I would blame my teammates. I would do it. You shouldn't do it, and I would do it. Because I'd be like, I played that so well, what do you do? I have this knee-jerk reaction to just blame my teammates. It's what everybody does, and I have that problem. I'm controlling my video game anger today, so we're playing League of Legends. Marbles to pick up a game you play. What? Is Return to Moria a sequel to the other games? Return to Moria is you play as a dwarf in Moria, and it's a survival building game, which Shogi loves, and Shogi is a dwarf, so it's like everything Shogi loves in one game. It's probably been discussed here before, but Rand, you can try joining chess streaming craziness one day. It's easy on the hands, unless it's blitz chess. I heard Tyler One is going at it hard right now, speaking of League people. Oh, really? If you didn't see that, you'll need to check it out now? Yeah. I don't know if it means it was released today or what, but I saw like a good 2 or 3 people on my follow list playing Return to Moria this morning. Sometimes your teammates are to blame, and sometimes you are to blame, yes. I'm sure I blamed my teammates way more than it was actually their fault, though. Small Lum's good boarding support? Sure. And it's also a good 1-power weapon to use right now. In all MOBAs, your teammates are all shiznit, and nothing is your fault. It's an unspoken rule, I know. Hey, Rand, any difficult chips left in the streak? NGB is the scariest one. You wish there was a purely cooperative MOBA game. There was one. And I assume by co-op you mean PvE. There was one. What was it called? I played it with my friend Tim for a bit. It was like a Korean game. I think Shogi might have played it with me once too. Whereas all the MOBA mechanics, but you only ever play against AI, and it's designed for the AI to be competitive. But I forget what that game was called. I think it was a Korean game. Should I dive for an extra ship fight in a nebula? I have hacking, cloaking, boarding. Yeah, I am going to do that. You should play Gollum, Kappa. I've heard that's one of the worst games ever. Watching someone play it now, do you prefer having all potentially run-ending ships early on in the streak? Nileo, sure. I haven't ever gotten a complete streak, so I prefer whatever wins me the streak. Whatever that happens to be. Which I've never actually done it successfully, so I don't know what that is. Safe now. Home base now, we should be good. Do you have any YouTube requests for NGB pilot? Yes, I do. I have a Forever Alone pilot that's been sitting. We're winning this? Yes, I don't have to pay attention. Oh, okay. Forever Alone pilot. That's been in my... Yes. Dad Bod. Dad Bod already has that request in. It's been there for probably a month since it's been a while since we played NGB, I think. Marbles for Twitch. Everyone in chat enters a marble race. See who wins, and the winner gets to pick a game for you to play. I probably heard of that. I'm not looking to get Twitch to choose what games I play yet, Gunther. I'll take suggestions, but I already have a queue of games I'm planning to play right now. So, Kill Squad. I don't think that's the one I'm thinking of, Mr. Shogi. I don't think that was it. Was that what it was called? I don't remember what that PvE MOBA was. I feel like there's been a couple that have tried to do that, but there's one specifically I'm trying to think of, and I can't remember what it's called. You've never played a MOBA. How much does RNG come into it? Can you just be steamrolled by the other team because of bad luck? Pseudo Drifter Live, there's very little RNG in MOBAs if they're done right. The only RNG in League that I know of is which dragon will be rolled each run. God damn this fucking game. Okay, hopefully they'll kill him before we take another missile. I should just hack weapons now, we're good. But if MOBAs are done right, RNG does not come into it. Hardly at all. Let this streak be the one? I hope so, Emilio. Kill Squad, it's a dead game. I do remember that the MOBA that we tried, that was a PvE MOBA, was a dead game when I tried to look into it at some point, but I don't remember if that's what it's called. Rebel Stronghold or Mantis Homeworlds? Interesting. RNG of MOBAs might make the competitors lose their minds. The true RNG of MOBAs are your teammates. Yeah, the RNG of MOBAs is your teammates. This is interesting choice because these are my two favorite quests in the game. Rebel Stronghold has Look Around, Under Construction Flagship. Mantis Homeworlds has Kazakh. Yeah, I guess crits in League are RNG, but that depends on your build, and that really only comes into play if you're like an AD carry or an auto attacker who uses crits. So, meh. Yeah, I guess the real question is green Sector 7 or red Sector 7. We should probably take green because I'd probably rather have Zoltan 7 over Abandoned 7. Probably. Imagine at high level, any small mistakes or mistimings can cost you the game in a MOBA. True. I mean, a lucky crit can be a big deal in MOBAs for sure. At the highest level. Alright, so we have long range scanners. We're in a Rebel Stronghold, so we want empty jumps to get look around. That is our goal. Look around. To find the under construction flagship for a really good reward. Go look around. I'll look around. Let's look around. Okay. Quest marker lets me know where look around is not. Okay. Let's go through the nebula jumps right now, since we know that this is not look around, store is not look around. I have 0 scrap per store anyway. Lots of times you'll see people in MOBAs at the top level either die or live by very slight margins of HP. True, but I wouldn't call that RNG in the game. I don't know that I'd call that a lot of RNG. Damn it, he's gonna run away with a missile. No cloaking. Alright, I'm gonna hack his piloting. I'm gonna board his weapons. I guess that is some RNG, but that just, to me, that's not what I would... Nice. Consider real RNG for a game. Frickin' Neo over here. Frickin' Neo. Because I feel like a truly amazing player would plan around if they crit or not. Maybe not. Maybe that's too optimistic, but I just, meh. I don't know. Crit RNG is different than what enemy will I run into and what weapons will they have. An FTL or something. Quests don't override events. That's a good question, Gunther, and Mike Hopley would have to weigh in on this. I don't know all the rules for overriding things. I don't think Look Around quest will be overridden by another quest, but I don't know for sure. You're digging, no pun intended. Return to Morio Safari. When you dig, you get to sing a dwarven song. Nice, Shogi. Usually isn't due to RNG, it's predominantly a skill thing. The RNG is usually in mischance or crit chance. You'd say more times than not, if a high ELO player lives with a low amount of health, it was based on calculated risk. I would agree with that. I would definitely agree with that. Knowing your limits, they call it. Riding the edge or whatever. They talk about that a lot in competitive league. Sometimes individual MOBA characters will have RNG-based mechanics. Streak time baby. Still a roll of the dice. Come on, look around. I'm hoping. This guy can damage us, but he's got to get pretty lucky. Now we're pretty safe. Muhammad, thank you for the 7 months in a row of subbage, my friend. Appreciate that. Go. Fight is over. Pie Boy rolls the dice. Nat 1. Trying to think of what RNG type mechanics there are on characters in League that I could think of. The only thing I could think of is, I think Aphelios maybe has randomness which guns you choose, or maybe there's a way to influence that. I don't know the full mechanics on Aphelios though, so I don't know. I'm pretty sure in most competitive games, the developers are supposed to be trying to minimize RNG and maximize balance. Like, I almost feel like RNG is the opposite of balance. Probably not exactly, but... freaking half power against a Rebel Disruptor. Okay, board and lockdown drone control. Half weapons. Perfect. Now we're in pretty good shape here. Okay. Are bullet spray patterns and shooters based on RNG? I'm not a game developer. I don't know. Are you talking about for like shotguns and stuff? I have no idea. I know even less about shooters than I do about MOBAs, and all of my MOBA knowledge comes from being a spectator on League of Legends. Depends on the shooter. Not really. RNG can actually provide balance. Okay. Let me fucking hit him! Come on, man! I think we're getting a good showcase of why this is... I might be too late on this. Arguably the best boarding ship in the game. Crystal Lockdown is so ridiculously strong. And maybe it's not even arguably. Maybe this is just objectively the best boarding in the game. It's just crazy. Although you could argue that it doesn't have any weapons to start, so maybe it's not. I don't know. But pretty sure in shooters you can counter that with skill anyway. You know, in CS, people memorize spray patterns. Auto-aim controller hacks. I think you could argue something like starting position in CSGO could mean you get a spot on the map first. Okay. I could see that as a bit of randomness. I want to maximize my healing between jumps. I'm going to get... I'm going to get Hack 3 even before Cloak 2. I just like Hack 3 better than higher levels of cloaking. Spray patterns are recreation of a firearm's natural behavior, so you wouldn't call it RNG. Okay. Double ions, eh? I'm gonna not board this. Okay, we are safe from damage. Beautiful. Usually, you don't like shooters like CSGO, honestly. Ridiculously low time to kill makes them unplayable for you. Yeah, I don't like shooters in general. Every time I tried to... Last one I tried to play in a PvP setting was like Rainbow Six Siege. We get a map. Oh, we get a map. We can see where our look around can be, and it's all way back in the back, potentially. And to me, shooters are just, they're so punishing because if you don't know it, the barrier for the entry is way up here. If you don't know the maps, if you don't know where people like to hide, how the weapons work, you're just going to get one shot and never be able to play the game. It's just, it's not fun to me. I mean, I guess I could go to the store. What if they have a Breach 2 bomb? I might go there. You like Overwatch because it plays somewhat like a MOBA, huh? Alright, hey, here we go. Look around. Perfect. We're gonna get so many delays. We had a little delay right before this one. Okay, so I feel like it's gonna be easiest to kill this guy with boarding shields, because I can 1v whatever these guys. Hack the missiles. Wow, he has level 4 missiles on this? Really? Okay, it's fine. You have no missiles. Missiles are not allowed. Pillage is tip for supplies. Another small bomb. Alright, not an ideal first extra weapon, but I'll take it. Look around. Level 4 missiles in Sector 5. Shooters are generally not well managed, and cheaters will take them over soon. Okay. Alright, so now we just want to get as many ship fights as possible. Quest rewards, all that kind of stuff. So let's go looking for not look around. We got look around. We did, Sleeping Dragon. Is Return to Moria Epic exclusive? If so, Rand can play in a year or so. I don't care about any of that. I don't want double small bombs. Only reason I'd check a store right now would be for like Breach 2 bomb. I think that might be the only thing we could use at a store. I guess a flak one. So basically weapons. Okay. I should work towards weapon upgrade next. Teleporter upgrade. Guess I can get my cloaking for the opportunity or the option for forever safety. You technically play a few PvP shooters, rarely hit up some PUBG with your bro. You solo DMZ COD. I don't think I know what DMZ is. Isn't that a rapper or something? Interesting development. Your nephew is bored, so he's joining our group. We helped him make a bugbear fighter with near max strength and constitution and a trident for some reason. Nice. Sounds fun. You don't see the Return to Moria on Steam? Maybe it's going to be one of those delayed to Steam or never. Yeah, maybe a Epic Game exclusive or something. Your hour of gaming has only been Dark and Darker, and that's enough rage for you. Man, Dark and Darker is a great game. Refuse. Okay, well, it's fine. I didn't want low scrap anyway. I haven't played it since the Bard has been added. I really do want to play it. If I play any competitive game right now, it would be Dark and Darker. It's such a good game. Yeah, I know. They've added Bards, and I've watched some videos about it, and I do want to play it eventually. Okay, I better not lock down. I'd be late. Yeah, that's failed it, didn't I? This angle is screwing me right now. God damn you, game. Goddamn defense 2 drone piece of shit.
Go fuck yourself, FTL.
There. There it is. Okay, missile down. I'm never gonna kill this clone bay, am I? Well, if we bomb it, maybe. Did he get free borders? He got bonus borders, didn't he? No wonder I'm having such a hard time with this fight, plus missiles. Alright, we only took 1 damage, I think. God, did this Rebel Disruptor have bonus borders, plus hacking, plus drone control, plus missiles? You are a piece of cheating. Cheats. That was free. There's no teleporter. He boarded me. But this Rebel Disruptor had a missile, double defense drones, hacking, clone bay for his bonus borders, and missiles. What a BS fight that was. How did the whole drama around Dark and Darker resolve? As far as I know, it's not resolved. They're just... Because the criminal lawsuit is in Korea and not in America, they're just continuing to allow it. It's only a civil lawsuit in the US from the video I watched, mistake not. So they're just continuing to develop it and people play it in the US. That's what I've heard. You were super hyped for Borderlands 3 and then just immediately derailed when it was Epic only. Literal zero chance you're buying on that platform. Only thing that drives you nuts is they wipe everyone's stash every so often in Dark and Darker. True Rebel Rigger defense 2 drones never miss, but when you use defense drones, it misses half the time. What are bonus borders? It's an event. It's an event. It's when you get borders on your ship, the enemy doesn't have teleporter, and the only reason they boarded you is because there's event text that says, you're by a station. They blah, 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 blah. It's stupid flavor text that makes the fight even harder. So they both basically cheat to get an extra system. And I rage about it. Dark and Darker is really cool, but yeah, there is a lawsuit for the game. It's a criminal lawsuit, as far as I know, in Korea, and a civil lawsuit in the US. Basically, the lawsuit is Dark and Darker was being developed, I think it was in Korea, and the people developing it were in Korea, so the company was doing the normal Korean pay-to-win garbage, and one of the developers didn't like it. I think that developer moved to the US. The people developing it didn't think it was going to be very popular, so they kind of stopped developing it. The guy who moved to the US started developing his own version of it. It got really popular on Twitch, so the people in Korea, the company that were originally developing it, said, hey, you're making money. That's our idea. Sue. That's what I understood from the YouTube video I watched about it. My mods actually make the free borders fail 60% of the time against Zeld Shield. Yes, Zeld Shield, yeah. There's a dev from one game to another, and China claimed they stole assets. I thought it was Korea. I was pretty sure it's Korea, not China. But maybe it's China. I think we're the 266 bits, Commodore Paul. What is that? Did someone say donating bits for attention? Okay. Dark and Darker is the Korean version. What's the American version? No, the American version is Dark and Darker. I don't know what the Korean version was because it was never released. It was never playable, and that's why so many people are on the Dark and Darker side. It was never a playable game before Dark and Darker released. They're being sued for what is it you sue for? Stealing intellectual assets or whatever, saying it's our idea. You made money off of it. It was never playable, as far as I know. So it's basically everyone hates the Korean or whatever company who's making it unplayable because it's one of those big business moves where, uh-oh, our idea that we didn't follow through on somebody else took and is actually making money, so now we need to claim it so that we can make money off of somebody else making money. That's basically what I understand the situation to be from some YouTube videos I've watched. Sounds like an IP lawsuit. Yeah, that's what I think it is. It's really childish. It's basically what happens in the US all the time. Somebody has a good idea, other people make money off it. So the people who had the idea but didn't actually make money off of it are going to claim it was their idea and try to get money for it. Internal project of Nexon, HDD says. The project was supposed to be ditched, but the devs supposedly took the entire assets and plans, left the game, made their own game with it. From what I've heard, the people who are developing it now claim that even though the idea was there, they didn't steal any assets. They recreated everything on their own. That's what they're claiming. Who knows? You know, it's a lawsuit, so the details aren't public knowledge or public release or something. So they're claiming they stole nothing asset-wise, because that's the only thing I think they can be criminally liable for is stealing assets. And they claim they didn't steal assets. Nexon is China, if you recall. Okay. There's a gross breach of employment contract and the entire dev team was fired. Nexon is Korea, not China. Okay. Now I have people telling me different things. The video I watched, I think, said Korea, so I think it's Korea. Nothing to do with China. Okay. So you're just kind of making stuff up then, Canton. It's apparently Korea, not China. Damn it, they're running. Frickin' Neo over here. Frickin' Neo. We can do a cookie poll on if it's China or Korea. Yeah, cookie poll. Which one of China's is giant? That's only 10 cent? I don't know. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck. Oh, we shot down his missile. Nice. I don't know a lot of the overseas companies. I've heard of the one that does all the... what's the company that owns Black Desert? I purposely let them die because I was going to hit them anyway. Because there's one that owns a bunch of the Korean MOBAs, MMOs, that everybody hates because they keep just doing the crappy Korean monetization. Tencent is the China one. Sounds like a bad CS class. You have to write your own code, but if it looked too much like something on GitHub, you failed the assignment. IP lawsuits are shit shows. Where do you draw the line between which ideas you had on the job, which ones you did while sitting on the couch at night? Yeah. Which is, I think, why the person is continuing to do their own, like, website release of the game in the US, because an IP lawsuit, who knows if it'll probably be settled out of court at some point. I'm assuming that's how 90% of those go. Pearl Abyss is Black Desert. Okay, that's not the one I was thinking of, but it's a good deal. The one that owns like Arcade and a bunch of older MMOs that everybody used to love. Yeah, civilian sector, but now they're just all pay-to-win garbage. Forget what that developer's name is, or producer. They're probably not a developer per se anymore. So that's Carson Climbs. How much free stuff do you want? Rand says yes. That's been this run, yeah. That has been this run. There's some publisher that owns a bunch of the old MMO rights, like Arcade and maybe Ion and some other ones. Dark and Darker's devs worked at Nexon, and Nexon is who is suing them in the US and in Korea. NCSoft? It might be NCSoft. It might be them. Which I think NCSoft might be the developer of that PvE MMO, PvE MOBA that I was trying to think of earlier. PvE... Hold on a second. Let me just do a quick Google search. NCSoft PvE MOBA. Master versus Master. That's the one I was thinking of. Master x Master was a game that I played that was supposed to be an MMO action non-PvP game that I think is a dead game now. Missed the first half of this run, but it looks like smooth sailing. Our first jump was a free burst laser too, so that did kind of set the trajectory for this run. You remember that game, Shogi? I think you played with me. It was interesting for like 10 minutes. It was not amazing, but it was fun for a bit. Stealth weapons. I'd have to sell long-range scanners. I don't think I need to do anything else. I probably just want to get this halberd beam online, to be honest. Search NC stock price. It's a funny graph to look at. NC Soft stock price. Wow. What happened on 6 months ago? I wonder. Was that when Throne and Liberty? Are they the ones behind Throne and Liberty and like everybody hated that, or was that something else? Let's do 1 year. How do I change it? I don't even know how to change these. I don't do any of this stuff. 1 month, 6 months, 1 year. Oh, this. 1 year. Wow, it's been diving. That was a 1 day graph. Okay. Okay. What's going on with NCSoft? I know nothing about stocks or anything, but they're having a rough time. This is a giant civilian nebula that the way it's laid out, I don't think I'm actually going to get that much stuff from it. What weapon did the Rebel shipyard event give? A second small bomb, I believe. Wow, NCSoft, huh? Apparently, they're doing everything wrong, I guess. NCSoft has always had wild ups and downs. Well, it looks like it's all downs right now. Watch this all be empty jumps. Well, I do have long-range scanners, so... I hope they're not, but we'll at least know before we get there. Another free human. You know what? Grima hasn't been invented today. Welcome aboard, Grima. Have a nice day. Okay. We can do manly search, if that's what that is. If it's not manly search, I will probably wish I invented these dudes. Let's, again, not be greedy. This run is really good. I'm saying that because even though I don't want to risk the FTL RNGesus gods punishing me, there's just no denying how insane it's been. What loses this run is me getting cocky and getting wrecked by some crazy 5 shield, 10 weapon power ship or something. So let's make sure we're refreshing crew playing min-maxi as we're supposed to. The NCSoft thing is a long story, but people are just no longer paying them. In a desperate attempt, they're trying to win the customers back by making the same game they've been making for over a decade over and over again. What's the latest game of that? I don't really follow NCSoft that much. After doing some research, apparently Master X Master only lived for 7 months, and then NCSoft tried as hard as they could to remove everything about it from the internet beyond their YouTube channel. Really? I mean, I didn't think it was a terrible game. I don't understand. Oh, it's crazy. 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11. We could probably do something crazy like that. At least I don't remember it being terrible. Do that and power for now. Although, let's do 1 power instead of 2 weapon power because we're going into a half-power nebula. We'll do burst laser plus halberd beam online. A few years ago, there was a wild stock tank when one of their story writers went wild on Twitter attacking the players for not liking the story writing at the moment. Okay. Cloak the bomb if needed. Because even if he takes out my clone bay, we have whatchamacallit. Oh. We have backup DNA banks, so we're completely safe. You guess NCSoft is doing pre-orders for Blade and Soul 2. We didn't know they were making a new version of that game. Pre-orders in the digital age. Do people still fall for that? It doesn't sound terrible at all. You wish you played it. There's still some diehard fans that try to keep the memory alive on MXM. One of my favorite things is dead games that the original developers no longer support, but there's free-to-play servers out. I love that because I played a ton of City of Heroes with that. There's some servers for like EverQuest for that kind of thing. I love that stuff. Because then you know it's people who just love the game, not people who are going to try to sell battle passes or here's some in-game currency that you can buy for real game money and all that kind of stuff. I love when that happens for projects. All right. Da-doo-doo-doo. I'm not hacking, so I'm gonna cloak the first missile. And C. Okay, we don't. This is not gonna be there in time, is it? It is. Perfect. You heard a story from a former NC developer. He submitted a bunch of new ideas to the company during a new project. The reply was supposedly somewhere along the line of, Lineage is a perfect game. We don't need to change a single number from it. Just make the same game. Wow. Yes, Lineage and Arcade. The MMO that I'm most hopeful will not be a piece of crap, that I'm looking forward to being the next thing that I play off stream whenever it comes out, is Ashes of Creation, and its two biggest inspirations are Arcade Online and Lineage. So, but the problem with those games in present day is the problem with most modern day MMOs, in that it's predatorily monetized in such a way that it's just no longer fun to even try to get into. So, predatorily monetized, is that how you'd say that? And so that's part of the reason why the developers of that game talk about there being no pay-to advantage, I think is the word they use. Hungry Scanner's back to Nabank. This boarding ship has some OP augments. Yeah, I used to play some Disney's Toontown online. NCSoft is basically a laughing stock in Korea nowadays. Okay. It's going to be half power. Abandonware games are incredible if you've never played Beneath a Steel Sky. 90s point and click like Monkey Island. It's well worth the play. Used to do that way back in the day with Return to Castle Wolfenstein multiplayer. Toontown, Asheron's Call are some classic MMOs. You know, people have servers up still forward. Nice. Okay. Hack your weapons, kill this guy. As you can tell, I'm paying the least amount of attention to this run as possible because it's so freaking overpowered. And I'm enjoying talking about gaming shenanigans. One beam drone not enough. Let's try two. We could have vented a human there. Okay, my bad. You cut your teeth of Asheron's Call myself. I don't think I've ever played that game. Ashes has a lot of folks hoping. Yeah. Ashes of Creation is probably the most hyped up MMO apart from a World of Warcraft 2 or the Riot MMO. And in my opinion, Ashes of Creation has way more promise than anything else. But it also has a bard, so I'm probably biased. 55 scrap. I could sell a small bomb for a flak, I guess. Be like the only thing I'd do. Well, I'd buy... okay, I'd buy a Breach 2 bomb. Let's check it. Wonder if the League MMO will suck. I'm only cautiously optimistic about the League MMO because from what I'm hearing, the guy who's kind of lead developer was one of the guys who was with WoW for a long time. Anything that's like modern, connected with modern day WoW, I'm just like, meh, can't really get excited about. Because anybody who was involved in the whole Blizzard scene when it was all of the you think you do but you don't, or the don't you guys have phones, you know, any modern Blizzard stuff, I'm like, I can't really get excited about it. What was this game I said I'm looking forward to? Ashes of Creation, yes. Free stuff with free fuel. Sorry to res dead conversation, but is Dark and Darker like Escape from Tarkov but fantasy? Yes, pretty much. Pretty much what it is. That is... I've never played Tarkov, but I think that's exactly how I would describe what Dark and Darker is. You could say PUBG is one that I've played that I know it's very much like, where you have... Although PUBG, you don't get to carry anything over from mission to mission, and maybe Tarkov lets you carry over stuff. And Dark and Darker, you can carry over stuff until you die, basically. Which maybe that's how Tarkov works, I don't know. The LOL games have all been good, if not great so far, so you don't think Riot will drop the ball? I mean, I have a feeling it won't be terrible, but will it be the next WoW? I doubt it. I don't know if there will ever be a next WoW. but I doubt Riot would be the one that would make the next WoW. You're excited about Warcraft 3 Remastered, and they even F that up. You like checking in on the lore of new WoW patch drops, so you have no interest in playing. That's what my brother does. My brother is so invested in the WoW lore that he'll come back just for the lore and then stop playing after a while. You're hopeful about the Riot MMO. The lead developer has said adamantly that the game will not release if it's bad. You think that's a solid approach? Yeah, but bad and pay to win aren't two different things. And like, even if it's good, but it's so pay to win, I just can't get excited about it, you know? So many games today are the person who pays the most money is the person who wins. It's just, I hate that. I hate that culture of MMOs and games in general. That's why I could never get into, what was the MMO top-down ARPG that everybody loves so much? What was that game? Lost Ark. It's just, even BDO has some of that in it. And BDO is probably the best action MMO out. It's just any game where the monetization is so ridiculously predatory is the only word I can think about. I just can't get into. Dark and Dark is a solid game. When is the last time Blizzard released a new IP? Overwatch, probably. Riot has hired from Tom Cannon and Sean Rivera for Project L. They're basically the guys that made fighting games great. Here's the Storm doesn't count, then probably StarCraft 1. No, I think Overwatch is the last new IP. Riot already made the next Counter-Strike, you believe it. Would be a dive sector if we didn't explore everything already. Whatever happened to New World? New World just released their biggest expansion. Some people love it. I've watched it, and it looks like they fixed some stuff, but the base combat of New World never excited me. So I'm still meh like I've always been with New World. You forgot about Overwatch? You totally forgot Blizzard was Overwatch? Yeah, Valorant can't compete with CS. Alright, attack the ships. Mind control. I've never played Valorant because I've never been into shooters in general, so I don't know how it compares to the other best shooters of our day. You're playing New World right now. It's a game that is fun if you think it's fun. Yeah, I don't want to badmouth New World too much because there are things that I think New World is doing pretty well, and they're attempting to fix a lot of their problems, and I'm guessing it will get better with time, but I just will never get excited about it because it's classless, and I didn't enjoy the combat when I played it. I did enjoy the 1 or 2 dungeons I did when I played New World, but that was about the only thing I enjoyed. So I don't like classless MMO. I don't like classless RPGs. I like to have mages and bards and warriors and whatever in my games so that people have roles when you group up with them. I love those Sector 6 shieldless ships, yeah. Alright, that's free stuff. 60 free scrap, okay. I don't think I need anything else for the boss fight. So anything else we get is gravy. Level 3 teleporter wouldn't be bad. You have a lot of crew. How do I want to handle this? I think I want to hack weapons, board shields is what I want to do here. Anyone play Diablo 4? Heard Season 2 made improvements. I watched a lot of videos on all those things, and from what I've seen, it's like everything, it's polarizing. Some people love it. A lot of people think it's just more of the same. But I don't know. I haven't watched as much about Diablo 4. I usually just watch people who say Diablo's bad. Most of the videos I watch are about Blizzard sucks, and here's why. Not necessarily because I'm a Blizzard hater, but just because that's what most of the popular videos are on YouTube from what I've seen. Okay, let's do this. What a slugfest, yeah. Mages and bards and warriors and clerics. Those are a few of Ren's favorite things. Yes, these are a few of my favorite things. The dungeons were great in New World. You were the best healer in all the lands. You had a top hat. D4 Season 2 isn't too bad. 6.5 out of 10. Everything I've heard about Diablo is mediocre. And that's like the best I've heard. I don't think I've ever heard anybody say about Diablo 4, it's the next big thing. Mostly what I hear about all of Blizzard stuff is they never take any risks on everything, and everything is lukewarm or rushed. So Diablo 4 is pretty good. And it's fun for a while, and then you wait for the next season. That's kind of what I hear about Diablo 4. Downfall Blizzard hurt so much they were such a big part of your childhood. Holy, free glaive beam. Yeah, let's finish off this run with a free glaive beam. You hate the whole monetization of modern games in general. You still have that old school mindset. Oh, sorry, and it's forced, damn. Of going to the store, buying a box game with CD inside plus real manual. Yes, you know you're old. Diablo 4 is the next big thing in Diablo. You thought Diablo went pay to win? Diablo isn't completely pay to win, from what I heard, but it is pay to advantage and pay to skip. That's what I've heard. It's pay to advantage and pay to skip. And some of it's pay to content, I think. Like, you need a battle pass to play the latest thing. But I don't think you could just, like, buy gear or anything. Diablo Immortal is the pay to win, yes. Diablo Immortal is 100% pay to win. But Diablo 4 is pay to skip and stuff, from what I've heard. Diablo 4 has no pay advantage or skip. I thought you could skip... I thought you could buy levels or buy skipping the main story in Diablo 4. I'm pretty sure I heard that. Maybe that's old news or incorrect news. But I thought I heard that. Well, you guys don't have mobile phones? Yeah, F in the chat for what becomes of the Command & Conquer series. You can skip Battle Pass tiers. That's just cosmetics. Okay. It's still skip, though. It's pay to skip. But it's only pay to skip cosmetics, so is that better? I don't know. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay. Any game with a season pass is a pass from me, especially Day Zero season pass DLC. Yeah. Yeah. It's why I did the early access of Diablo 4, because all I had to do was buy a... No, I'm not using this. All I had to do was buy a... What was it? KFC chicken sandwich or something, and I got to play the beta for free. And then I went, okay, this is the most shallow, uninteresting ARPG I've played in 10 years. Guess I'm not gonna go any deeper into this game. I swear, the talent tree of Diablo 4 was one of the most boring things I've ever seen. There's nothing excited me about any of the talent trees. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. It's like, wow, I can choose to have slightly less cooldown reduction. Wow. Why buy skipping the main story in a game when you can do it for free by not buying it? Cosmetic season passes are one of the best way to fund games without requiring a monthly fee. That's a pre-igniter. And that's a Breach 2 bomb. Okay. Well, the DRG season seemed fine. You don't play DRG that religiously. What's DRG? Was the sandwich good? Not really, because they put mayonnaise on it when I didn't want mayonnaise on it. So, Diablo 4 talent tree is weak. You agree? Remember when studios used to release full games and charge one price and they made money? Now it's just full greed mode? Yeah. Can I get one more weapon power? I can, so I can just straight up swap my small bomb for an upgrade to breach bomb. I can sell my long range scanners for pre-igniter. Let me remember which way I'm going. Quest, here, here, here. Okay. Yeah, this run is pretty insane. This run is pretty insane, I gotta say. Reignite that. Well, I will say, in response to the Remember When Studios Just Do That, the gaming market's a very different thing now. people don't want to buy a game that they finish in 40 hours and never play again. And that's what they were doing when you were buying a game for $60, right? Now you want a game that you're playing for hundreds of hours and still only spending 60 bucks on, so... And that's just AAA title stuff. I feel like it's a very different market. I guess I could have gone Firebomb instead. Oh well. DRG is Deep Rock Galactic. Ah, okay. I have to admit, shareware games from fast food chains and cereal boxes was great marketing, yeah. Alright, I love this blue option. Remain silent, power up your weapons. You make a good point. You traveled all the way. Here, I'll even tip you. Nice. 60 bucks for 40 hours is a great value. You'll keep those times, huh? I don't even know if I agree with that in modern day. Would I... When there's games like FTL that exist that I paid $5 once and have thousands of hours in, do I really want to pay $60 for 40 hours of gameplay? I don't know if I would. You put hundreds of hours in the original Master of Orion. You bought that game for £5, yeah. You got more than 60 hours of Diablo 2 back in the day? True, I did too. But it was only the best games that, you know, you get that much value of back then, right? Only the best games that actually gave you that many hours of gameplay. Replayability has always been a serious criteria, though. Oops, I did not mean to have you guys move there. Two-player games are still profitable, however, the players no longer will accept trashily made games. Oh my god. Oh, you sold a glaive beam? Alright, here's a halberd beam. I cannot believe the... After we do this run, we gotta just look at our free stuff scrap gain on the tracker, because this has been ridiculous. Actually insane. I might even get Fourth Shield if we have a good Sector 8 with all this stuff. Typically, you live by the dollar per hour value ratio. We've got the power-up weapons blue option, good run today. You stand by that, you don't want to pay $60 for a game. Replay Chrono Trigger once a year, every year, nice. My brother does that with Ogre Battle. It could have been Triple Halberd if only we could cheat. And we can do this. We have Zoltan Shield bypass. We have every... If I could choose all the stuff I get in a run, it would be this ridiculous boarding run, man. This is crazy. First jump, one of the best weapons of the game. We have all the support tools we could ever want for a boarding ship. The only thing that would make it better is if, I don't know, we somehow got Zoltan Shield to go with this. Just don't follow the hype train. Wait a bit, save $50, 50% a year later, except if it's Nintendo. We have Zoltan Shield bypass too? We do. I know, we're just missing the reconstructed teleport for lazy boarding. Moo 2. I don't know what Moo is. Was that modern something? Modern Warfare? No. You don't mind playing 60 bucks for a game. You just don't want to get bait and switch for what you're getting. And that's what's happening a lot now. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we might just get Fourth Shield, which is crazy. I don't even have the power for it. Unless I back up battery in my teleporter, which I guess I will do. Master of Orion. I've never played that, I don't think. Good gaming community that doesn't get mentioned enough and is part of the invisible value of some of these games. Give me a $5 indie game with amazing community over $60 AAA trash community games any day. Yeah. Okay. Annoying, but fine. Alright, good fight. I gotta wait for these doors to ion to wear off to not vent my crew to fix it. Do I want to vent any of my crew? I don't think I need to. You're playing Master of Orion right now, huh? Triple A's be like AAA, AAA, AAA. Okay. There's some indie games, gems out there to play, and rarely do you see them more than 35 bucks. Yeah. Alright, well there's Fourth Shield. Okay. This is going to be a crazy high-scoring run. Actually, you know what? It might not be because of how much free stuff we've gotten, and free stuff doesn't count towards your score. So, This might be a run that shows a crap ton of blue stuff on our tracker, but only a semi-high score on the actual in-game score. It's kind of crazy. Frostpunk was really good value for money. That was a good game. I remember playing Frostpunk. I enjoyed that. I only did one playthrough, though. There's one indie game called FTL. Might be worth a look. Oh, man. Never heard of it. Hollow Knight is a good example of $15 gem with insane amount of content and replayability, in your opinion? Yeah. Yeah, I could see that. And it's definitely got a community that loves the game, that's for sure. What do I spend the rest of my scrap on? I guess Cloak 3 in case I ever want to use that. Maybe max piloting. I should greed. I should greed as much as possible. We're so strong. Chrono Trigger is probably one of the most beloved games you've heard about but never actually played, and you have about 75 carts for the SNES. Oh, you never played Chrono Trigger? Yeah, it's a great game. Highly recommend it. That's probably my number 3 old school RPG behind Secret of Mana and Final Fantasy VI. Nice reward. What does FTL mean? Fish to Lederhosen? Totally, totally. Does selling free stuff not contribute to overall scrap? No, selling stuff at stores does not affect your score. Selling stuff at stores does not affect your score. Wow, that is a tongue twister. Secret of Mana is fantastic. Yeah, that's my all-time. If I had to choose one all-time, I don't know about all-time game, but all-time RPG, especially old school RPG, Secret of Mana is my it. That's my go-to. Super Mario RPG Remake has me so happy. When is that coming out? Just replayed Final Fantasy VII for the first time in a hot minute, and man, that game was so weird. Chrono Trigger's great. You put FF Tactics at the top of your old Square RPGs. Chrono Trigger and FF6 are up there too. Nice, nice. Chrono Trigger's your favorite. You never vibe with Secret of Mana, though. Should give it another shot. Hey, well, I liked it because it was one of the first RPGs where it felt like it was like an early action RPG if you think about it, because it wasn't turn-based, and I thought that was the coolest thing ever. It was the first non-turn-based RPG that I can remember playing, which made me just think it was so cool. The story was amazing. The music was just it was so good, man. Wow, I'm actually getting Reddit engines a bit here. November 17th for Super Mario RPG. Nice. Shadow of the Colossus. I never played that one. I had a friend who had the Shining Force games. I don't know if I ever played them, though. Final Fantasy Tactical games, severely underrated. Even today, you think Star Fox 64 is the most insane replayability. Nice. Alright. Man, what I wish I could buy is power. I just can't buy power. 023. Level 3? Okay. Alright, so get ready for boarding. I actually want to board with my Mantis first because they'll kill the Ion guy quicker than the Crystal dudes were. Alright, sorry chat. I have to actually pay attention for a bit here. If we get a teleporter hack, that's the worst, but I think it's workable. Hacking hack is annoying. I also think that's workable. We hack missiles, breach missiles. Okay. Store is a store, and a score is a score, and if we sell in stores, it don't affect our score. I made that up. That's a good Robin Hood Men in Tights reference there. Secret of Evermore was one you played that had the same combat system. I never played that one. Sensor hack. Mwah! Ideal. Ideal. Beautiful. Alright, this should be an easy damage list phase 1, if I don't screw up here. Just keep that breached for a bit longer. Earthbound, Your Beloved. Earthbound was a great game, but that was another one that was like Wow, looking back at it, that was a weird game. That was a weird game. Some weird story or story about aliens or something? I don't know. It's a weird game. Great game, but it's kind of weird. Damn it. Okay, breach bomb. I just want to double hit you, pie boy. What? Don't know if I should have ported with a third guy there. Whatever. I can put him in here once that guy dies, I guess. I'm clicking. You're supposed to move in there. Should have been walking down. Kill him that way. Waiting till the death animation finished. Shouldn't have waited. Might win this run. Yeah, I think we might get there. I think we might just get there. Damn it! Alright, let's time this correctly this time. Kill that guy. There it is. There we go. That should do it. That should do it. Move these guys into shields. Want that left guys in there. Do that. Breach this. Perfect. What does Twitch partner mean? Twitch partner is... How do you describe Twitch partner? It's like at a job you have your managers and your assistant managers, and we're not the assistant to the manager, we're the assistant manager. I don't know. I'm using the Office reference. I don't know. Twitch recognize you slightly more than a scrub. There you go. That's the way to do it. Yeah, I get all the Bezos bucks. Something like that, yeah. Breach dude did all the damn work. The borders are basically just there to get the enemy crew in the right room to be bombed. There you go. Breach bomb. Breach bomb carrying us here. 65 scrap. I mean, maybe I'll get engines 7. I went from being Dwight to being Michael. That's right. I am no longer Dwight Schrute. I am Michael Scott. Yeah, I'm gonna insta-board with you guys. Deal with the boarding drone with this guy. This. And okay. It's like a promotion for Twitch streamers? Yes. It's a promotion for Twitch streamers, yes. Better deals, more options, more opportunities. Because there are things that I apparently could do now that I couldn't do before, although I don't know how many of those things I've actually taken advantage of yet. No, I keep checking for bounties, and I don't know if they appear on my dashboard or if I get an email about it. I still haven't seen anything about bounties. I've been looking, but nothing yet. Let's actually do this if I can. Nice. All right. Good phase 2. Only thing annoying is we don't have mind control immunity for phase 3. This looks like a run on easy difficulty with all that scrap. Just to make sure. Nobody accuse me. hard. It's hard. One day Rand will get promoted from Michael Scott to Robert California. Was that Michael Scott's boss or something? Please be honest, is your bank heist rigged? It's gambling, so yes. Yes, it's rigged. Okay, so how do we want to do this? I'm going to tell this Engie to move towards cloaking. Is that what I'm going to do? Yes, and if it's one of these guys who get mind controlled, Films, Sauperlet, Kara, or Sem, I'm going to just let them die. Refresh them so we can insta-board into... We have... Oh man, we have pre-ignited breach bomb. We might just be able to breach bomb his missile and finish it off. That would be amazing. Robert California was James Spader's character in season 8 of The Office. Ah, I do remember that guy, yeah. Can't use Elton Shield bypass for free night bomb, just delete mind control. I'd rather delete the missile over the mind control, probably. Party in the clone bay. Is that what I'm supposed to do? I can never remember. Alright, so it's one on my border, so I can just hit enter and be fine. We'll let him beat on that. This. Beautiful. Have you go there. And hopefully I never take a missile with this. Yep, we never take a missile. Beautiful. This might be a damageless boss fight, which would be insane. Let's go ahead and breach this. Nope. Okay, we're through. Turn that off auto fire. Get you over here to help. Perfect. Oh, crap. Unless we get all the dodges here, I don't think we get perfect boss fight. Hey, it's a perfect boss fight, baby. Woo! 21 in a row, my friends. What a run. What a stinking run. Your favorite Miley song is Chat Roulette Wrecking Ball. Okay. All right, 21 in a row. The yeses get paid. How do I close out the prediction? Manage prediction. Choose outcome. Yes. I don't know if anybody voted against me, but hopefully people got some cookies. That is the Crystal B down. Crystal B win. And the streak is alive, my friends. Alright, let's check that score. 7K! Whoa! Holy crap! We broke 7K, and that's with not the rewards from all the free stuff counting towards our score. Holy crap! How is that not my top 4 all time? It almost is. Alright, we gotta look at the tracker thing. Well, the most free stuff we got, I was actually in Sector 1, okay. I'm pretty sure I remember a 400 plus free stuff scrap run. So, Sector 1 was amazing. The rest of our free stuff was not as crazy as some other runs we've had. Wow. That was a crazy run. Well, I feel like FTL's buttering me up to get me wrecked at the beginning of the next run. So, before we do that, I'm going to take my first break. Hope you all are having a good time. Stand up, stretch, use the restroom. You all feel free to grab a drink, grab a snack. You can hang out with chair, hang out with ads, whichever you prefer. And when we come back, we'll random another ship, see if we can make it 22 in a row. Y'all rock. See you in just a bit, my friends. What a crazy run that was.